Hello, my name's Darren and welcome to today's video. In this video, we'll be looking at how to automatically generate a lease using Tenantcube. Now, this is a very easy action in Tenantcube, and what we're essentially doing is using the details from our listing as well as the details from our chosen applicant to go ahead and generate the information on your preferred lease. Now, I've done earlier videos on listing properties and receiving applications, so if there's any parts that are unclear in that respect, you can go ahead and check our earlier videos. But with leasing in mind, we're very simply just starting out with really nothing, and we're building a listing which will then receive applications. And from those applications, we'll take the information and put it directly into the lease along with the listing details. Now, you'll see here in my application section, I've actually got a new application from Jane. And I'm going to go ahead and assume I've checked all of Jane's details. I'm happy. I think she's going to be the one that we're going to go ahead and select for our property. And to get started, all I have to do is hit accept. Because once I hit accept, I'll have a quick chance to do a couple of different actions. I'll be able to onboard her as a tenant. I'll be able to request her insurance, request her payment, or create her lease. I'm going to start just by onboarding the tenant. So you'll see here. And just hitting onboard. Now, the reason why I've done this is it'll now put Jane into our tenant section. And from there, we can go ahead and actually generate a lease for Jane. So when I hit create lease, you'll see here I have a copy of my Ontario lease available. You'll be able to use the lease that is your preferred lease or the lease relative to your geographic location, and we can assign that to your account. Now, when I go ahead and hit continue, I'll have a great opportunity here to review the information. Now, what this has done again is it's pulled all of the information from the listing as well as the information from the applicant so that we can very easily go ahead, do a quick review, and get this lease out to sign. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just check my information. Now, you'll see here I've got some recent dates here. And if I needed to go ahead and change the start date, very easily I can, or if I need to change the end date, I can as well. And you'll be able to change details as you go throughout. We'll pre-populate the information that we have, and you can make any revisions that you need. So I'm just going to assume this information is correct. I want to double check that my information is there as well. And I've done a couple of edits, but let's assume all of the other information is correct. We'll just hit through, save and continue. In the next section, we'll of course review our information again. If we need to make any changes, we can take the same steps, just a quick edit. And now we have a chance to actually generate the lease. So we're gonna go ahead and click this. And in only a couple of moments, what I've been talking about how we will pull all the information from both the applicant and the information from the listing, as well as all our edits, will now be put together in this section for our copy of the lease. Again, if you have a preferred lease, this can be placed directly into your account, and the automations can take place to fit within your specific requirements. If you have any questions about that, you can reach us at support@tenantcube.com, or you can visit us and hit our chat directly on www.tenantcube.com. Now, you'll see here that my tenancy agreement is now complete. And if I am ready to actually go ahead and have this signed, all I have to do is review my information, make sure it's all correct, and if I am then happy with it, I can send it for signature. So I'm going to assume that all our information is correct, and I'm going to send it. So I have now sent my lease for signature. And if you have multiple applicants or multiple co-applicants, they can actually go ahead and all sign this individually. It's a very simple sign system where they can sign from their phone or they can sign from their computer. And when an application, when a lease is fully completed, you'll be notified that that lease is complete, and all parties will be able to download it or put it digitally stored somewhere for their files. And if I want to go ahead and check the status of this, I can simply go to the tenant section because we've now onboarded Jane. And I can go to the leases section and I can check that the most recent lease was signed. So this is all you have to do to create a lease in Tenantcube. It's a very easy way to automate the full onboarding process. From the moment of inquiry, you can push a property across multiple listing pages, manage all the incoming applicants, review and screen all of their information. You can collect things like credit reports, proof of employment, items of that nature. And then last but not least, you can go ahead and sign the lease, as well as do other items like request their payments and request their insurance. Please check out more of our videos if you want to learn more about Tenantcube, or visit our website. We'd be happy to hear from you, so please get in touch. Thank you so much and have a great day.